Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius August 30th, 2023. Yesterday and today will test your relationships more than any other time of the year. In fact, you could feel like the entire world is against you, especially your significant partner. If you're in a relationship, you could realize you're just not seeing eye to eye and are at a breaking point, perhaps even so much so that you must break up and go your separate ways. Singles may be able to fly under the radar a bit with this energy but will still likely feel limited, depressed, and handling low self-esteem. Unexpected communication has given you new food for thought. The last few months may have challenged your perspective of work and coworkers since unexpected information may have come your way. Although eye-opening, it can also be tiring to never know what to expect. Luckily, you may feel like there are less twists and turns when Uranus stations retrograde in Taurus. The next few months may feel more predictable, which can give you a moment to regroup. Use this transit to assess how you want to use this information to your advantage in your work life. While the two planets in your income sector will remain in retrograde motion for the rest of the year, Venus, the planet of money, is coming to a standstill as she reaches her final days in retrograde motion in your work sector. Whether in direct or retrograde motion, these planets will continue to work as a team, but after the Sun left your work sector last week, with a specific focus on the past, second chances and untapped potential this week. For some time, you've been sensing a basic indecisiveness in yourself and the rest of the world. The astral energy is giving those who are sensitive the feeling that things could change any time. This day's aspect tickles your desire to make things all right for everyone you care about. The lesson you need to glean from this is to care for your own needs first. Be certain to drink plenty of water, take vitamins, and exercise on a daily basis. Today's vibrations will make you emotive. You'll probably have to be on your tiptoes. Professionally, you will need to discuss, question, and tighten your close relationships, because if you don't, tensions will arise. This isn't the day to be in the spotlight but rather to stay in the background and try to find harmony. Sentimentally, you will go through some highs and lows, but your relationships will be freer with no effort on your part. On its own, Uranus retrograde turn in your communication sector today will make it easier to give the past and unsaid words a voice. However, with Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first full week in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, he is already on a mission to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice, and the timing couldn't be better. With the Sun in his first full week in your relationship sector and a balance between your personal and relationship needs already in the spotlight, the communication gods are answering the call of duty. A day after Mars left your relationship sector and just as the Sun is spending his first full week and Mercury, the planet of communication, his first in retrograde motion here, Uranus turns retrograde in your communication sector. Mercury is already working to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice, but Uranus retrograde turn today will make that a lot easier. Our eyes in the sky. Stepping confidently along the path towards our aspirations, we inevitably draw others towards our endeavors. Our resolute pursuit of dreams becomes an irresistible invitation, enticing kindred spirits to partake in the exhilarating journey ahead. The result? The formation of unanticipated alliances and the potential for forging novel friendships that resonate with shared passions and visions. The time for hesitation has waned. It is now the moment to actualize those seemingly audacious concepts that have inhabited the recesses of your mind. The heightened waves of creative energy embolden us to manifest even the most unconventional of ideas. If apprehension once held you back from showcasing your creative aptitudes, now is the time to cast aside those doubts. The universe aligns in such a way that your hesitations are transformed into decisive action, often yielding pleasantly surprising reactions from both yourself and others. Uranus is just one of many planets that are already in retrograde motion or are preparing to turn retrograde, but he is the first in your financial sector. Already at a standstill ahead of his retrograde turn tomorrow, and with Jupiter turning retrograde 7 days later, ahead of new developments on the income front in a few weeks, money matters are preparing to move into review mode. As Uranus embarks on its retrograde journey, remember that this cosmic dance is an invitation an invitation to explore the realms of your emotions, to invigorate connections, and to unleash the reservoirs of your creativity. Embrace this period as a time of growth, a time of forging profound connections, and a time of turning your boldest visions into beautiful realities. Today marks the commencement of Uranus retrograde motion, an astrological event that beckons us to delve into the depths of our emotions and confront the lingering wounds that yearn for healing. As we navigate this celestial phenomenon, we are presented with an invaluable opportunity to liberate ourselves from the clutches of our past, fostering a sense of renewal and growth. In this introspective journey, it is imperative to extend our compassion and support to those around us who may be grappling with their own emotional struggles. A simple gesture of reaching out and checking in on those who may be enduring a difficult emotional juncture can make a world of difference. By doing so, we not only exemplify empathy but also cultivate the bonds that connect us as human beings. While Uranus retrograde turn in your financial sector today has been an annual event since his return in 2019 and will be until he leaves in 2026, the difference this time is that Jupiter is here and the planet of luck and expansion will be turning retrograde in 7 days as well. As your focus shifts to the rear-view mirror, Jupiter's 12-month quest for financial growth and expansion will be doing the same. Moreover, the retrograde encourages us to rekindle the sparks within relationships that may have dulled over time. Breathing new life into these connections can infuse vitality and enthusiasm, fostering an environment where both partners can thrive. This astrological phase also bestows upon us the gift of unbridled creativity. As the cosmic energies surge, we are empowered to embrace our imaginative faculties without reservation.